we have, I guess.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but after 9 months, I actually want something green, not just this dehydrated crust.
Green?
Yeah, like vegetables or something alive.
Well, I guess we would need to make an agriculture.
Yeah, that's actually
farm.
A good idea. Put a farm on Mars. I mean, the environment's really hostile, I know. But if there's some way we could perhaps enclose an area, help monitor the conditions in there, we might be able to actually grow something.
That's a good idea. Well, we'll need to produce a team.
I think that's a good idea. What do you think you'd do for that team?
I'd be the manager, CEO.
All right. What would that job do?
So that would cover every person combined, and I would overlook every project, make sure every plant has resources and has what it needs to sustain life on Mars for the people on Mars as well that will be living there.
All right. How about you, Mateo? What would you do for the team?
I would be the quality assurance manager, making that everything is up to date, everyone's on task, and there's no mistakes in any of the projects on Mars. I will do the same thing, make sure there's no errors or in the farming system.
All right. So I guess that means I could be the CTO. I know back on Earth, agricultural companies, CTO is responsible for relaying new technologies to the CEO and other developmental people. But I guess on Mars, I'd be responsible for designing the systems, making sure everything runs smoothly on them and that it accomplishes everything we need. In the classroom, I'd probably be most responsible for taking the measurements and making sure the sensors and systems are up and running using the Arduino. That reminds me, in our dome, what do you think we need to measure? Because Mars is really hostile.
Oxygen levels.
So yeah, oxygen levels. In terms of plants, we'd probably need something that can keep the humidity constant, since that varies depending on what you try to grow. Probably something that measures soil moisture, make sure it's getting enough water, so water level as well, and perhaps an LDR for light, making sure, because photosynthesis is the most critical process for those plants.
Since it's only 3 of us, I think we'll need to find 2 more people. But since it's us, I think we can get the foundations done.
I know some buddies back on Earth. I mean, they were supposed to come up to our base earlier, but their flight got delayed. You know how it is, one little cloud and they're delayed 3 months. So yeah, Michaela and Devin, their names are media manager perhaps, and safety. All right, I think we got a team for this. Want to make it happen?
I think we should.
Late. The flight got delayed or something. I just got canceled. I couldn't make it. Sorry, guys. But so my primary role for my company is the safety and security manager. And as a safety and security manager, my job is to make sure that my teammates will not be harmed on the job site. And I'm also supposed to make sure that my project goes all according to plan. And in the classroom, and when I'm with my teammates and I'm working on the electronics with the tools, I'll make sure that they're using them correctly and safely, so none of them end in the hospital. And as a safety and security manager on Mars, my job is to make sure that no Martians attack our camp. I have to make sure that my teammates are safe and all the equipment is not damaged. So also, I have to make sure that there isn't any faulty equipment, such as suits or tools, and especially not the camp that we're going to live in on Mars. Thank you.
Hey guys! I finally made it after many trials and delayed flights. But before the delayed flights, I was brought in to be a part of a group to build an agricultural sustainable thing for our farm on Mars. So I'm the media manager, and my job being a media manager is anything we have to record, edit, anything with technology, that is all me. I'm also going to build interest in who's watching our project. I'm also, as well, going to be looking up articles. Because, you know, who's really been on Mars? Not many people. So we need to see how our project's going to be the best, how we're going to be able to build everything in the knowledge. My job, I want to help execute, and I can do that by researching and giving interest. As my job too, I have to pick the parts of the best quality, the best camera footage, and even if I think that, okay, well this is good, I'm also getting my group's intake on which they would like to see. Because after all, this is a group. So I hope my quality is perfect. Bye guys!